Welcome back to the WHHI-TV Daily News. Well, it is that time of year when students are graduating and getting all kinds of awards and honors, and here to talk to us about some of those are Sarah Hobson, who is the chairman of the Hilton Head Rotary, and she is going to talk about their program for scholarships for students, and Mason Petty, who is here, who's graduating tomorrow from Heritage Academy and is the valedictorian. So we're going to talk all about your great program. Sarah, thank you for being here today.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, and so let's talk a little bit about the Student of the Year program that you have. I know you also want to talk about the Student Exchange program, but Rotary really does a lot for kids.
We do, and as we mentioned when we were talking earlier, we have a rich history, but we're also looking towards the future, and that's obviously the children. So we do a lot with children of all ages, and it's especially meaningful for me, for I'm a fairly new member, and to be able to, and I taught school for over 20 years, so just to be able to carry that on, to see this mission that Rotary has is really wonderful for me. And so, but I'm chair of is the Student Recognition Committee, and every year the middle school and high school administrators select a Student of the Year.
Okay.
So we honored 7 students, and it's based on scholarship, community service, extracurricular activities, so really well-rounded individuals and what they've contributed. And so we're really proud of this program, and they come to at our meetings and speak, and so Mason can talk to that a little bit more about what he's done.
Yeah.
But we also have scholarships. Right now we're in the middle of our scholarship sweepstake, and we raise money through sweepstake tickets.
Okay.
We offer 2 scholarships every year to high school students just graduating on the island. And we have all sorts of programs that you can become a member of Rotary as a student. For the elementary school students, it's the Early Act program, and then for high school, it's called Interact. And so whenever we have a community based project, these students come and help us out.
That's fun.
They're getting into community service early.
Yeah, that's excellent.
Yeah.
And so Mason, I think before we started filming, you said you were involved when you were a younger student in some of those programs. Tell us a little bit about that, and then we'll talk about what just happened and being recognized as the Students of the Year.
Okay. In elementary and middle school, I was in Early Act, where we would do various acts of community service, like maybe cleaning up litter, cleaning up trash, maybe like food stuff. I'm trying to think.
Like food banks.
Yeah, food banks.
Yeah.
Maybe some foster care things like with animals. And then recently, I was just awarded the Student of the Year for Heritage Academy from the Rotary Club, which I'm very thankful for, because there are a lot of great students at Heritage. So that was very nice.
Yeah. Well, congratulations on that and on being valedictorian at Heritage. What are
Thank
your
you.
plans after you graduate?
I plan to go to Wake Forest for computer science for 4 years. I'll see if I want to go get a graduate degree or if I want to immediately start working for a company. So I'm very excited.
Yeah, that's exciting. Of course, that's a great field to be getting into in these times of technology. And so we've got about a minute left, Sarah. I know you wanted to talk a little bit also about your student exchange program.
Yes,
so
we also have a student exchange program, and again, this is helping students internationally and helping us communicate and build that, well, we hope like world peace and cooperation. So this year we have 2 students from Hilton Head going to other countries in Europe, and we have another student from Europe coming here who will be with us. And they come to our meetings and participate and get involved in the whole community scene and with the schools, and it's just a wonderful program.
Yeah, that's really exciting. And Mason, after you were in the Early Act program, I know you weren't in it in high school, but did your community service continue into high school? Did you have part of that? Because I'm assuming being Student of the Year, you've got to be pretty well-rounded to get that.
Yeah, I still kept up my community service. And junior year, I was in the junior leadership, and we organized a drive for mothers. We got all sorts of baby materials, I guess.
Supplies.
Supplies, yeah. And I would foster cats quite often as well from the Jasper jar.
That's one of my
rescue.
favorite things that you did.
Yeah,
I love that.
That's great. Well, and obviously you fostered a love of community service from a young age, so that's great. And
Yes.
thank you, Sarah, for being here.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you, Mason,
Thank
for
you.
being here, and again, congratulations. And thank you to everybody else on the show today for their insights and contributions. As always, our production team is behind the scenes to make all of this possible. And of course, we are honored that you have chosen to share part of your day with us. I'm Betsy McDaniel, and we'll see you for the next WHHI-TV Daily News.